guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how I use the Holochrome powders, and there's been a bit of confusion about how to do it, people saying they can't get it the way they want it to look, so I'm going to show you two different techniques which give two quite different finishes today. Okay, so the chrome powder I'm using is a 20 micron holographic prism pigment. It comes from perfectpearlsandpigments.co.uk. And for £12.99 I think it was, you get 1 gram of product. There is a 50 micron pigment floating around out there for sale, but if you're looking for that one, be prepared to pay £20 plus for 1 gram, and to be honest I don't think they're that different. So to start with, I've painted one pop with a black gel polish and one with a pink. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to top coat the black one with a no wipe top coat, and I'm going to make sure it's on really smoothly and that it's really well covered as well. And then I'm going to cure it in my lamp for 1 minute because it's LED. While that's curing, I'll tell you a little bit about the tools I'm using. So I'm using a normal eyeshadow applicator brush, and also a really nice light fluffy duster brush as well. So here is the actual pigment itself, and this is what 1 gram of pigment looks like, and I was quite surprised at how much I actually got, how much came in the thing there, and you really don't use a lot of it as well, so it's going to go a really long way. So the first technique I'm going to show you is burnishing. Burnishing gives a much lighter unicorn-esque effect. So I'm putting a tiny bit on my brush and I'm literally brushing it really gently into the tacky layer of the gel polish. So this pop has not been top coated at all, it has just got 2 coats of colour that have both been cured, and I'm just burnishing in like you would do with any normal glitter for glittering. Now you will feel as you apply it that it feels like it starts to drag, and that's when you know you need a bit more product on your brush there, and actually I found that burnishing uses a little bit more product than the other techniques does. Once you're happy with the coverage, go ahead with your brush and just brush off any loose bits that there might be. And then top coat with a non-wipe top coat, and that is really important. It has to be non-wipe. I actually found using this pigment was a lot less messy than using the standard chrome. So the standard chrome pigment just ends up everywhere. You can see it sparkling in the air. Anything static, it sticks to it. It's an absolute pain, although it is beautiful. Whereas this pigment actually sprinkles ever so slightly. You can see on my backing mat there's a little bit, but really doesn't make half as much mess, which is a real relief. I'm going to pop that one into cure for 1 minute, and whilst that one's curing I'm going to show you the second technique. So this is known as squeaking. So this has now been top coated using a no wipe top coat. I'm going to get a tiny bit on my brush again, and I'm just going to pull it down on top of that non-wipe top coat, and you can see the difference in the finish straight away. And you'll also see how I'm using a lot less product when I'm squeaking. You don't need to dip back in half as much as you do with the burnishing technique. Make sure you get right to the edges there. And it's called squeaking because with some non-wipe top coats you can actually hear it making a squeaking sound as you drag it across. With mine you can't really, but with some of them you can. So again, once you're happy with the finish, and it is amazing, look how stunning that finish is, you need to wipe it off. So you get your little brush and just make sure there's no specks. If you leave any loose dust on there, it's going to create a glittery effect, which isn't what you're looking for. You're looking for the chrome effect. So you really need to make sure there's no loose dust left on the surface when you top coat. And again, this is a no wipe top coat. Once you're happy with the finish, cure again in the LED lamp for 1 minute. Now here's the first one we had. So this is the first one completely finished now. And you can see it gives quite a mystical sort of unicorn-like effect. You can see it's holographic, but it's only very lightly holographic. And it does show the colour through as well. And then here is the second one. So the second one is the squeaked effect, which was over the black. And you can really see here the difference between the two. That one's the burnished one. And the other is the squeaked one. So they give two completely different finishes, which is actually really good. It's good to have versatile products in your studio, so that you've got lots of different things you can do for your customers, your clients. I personally prefer the squeaked effect, but it's entirely up to you. And here is the finished result on my own nails this time. So this is it squeaked in over the top of black. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You can see every colour in the rainbow, and it really does move. Now, the only thing I would say about this is, if you're doing acrylic enhancements, you need to make sure that your apex is absolutely spot on. Otherwise it will really show up. Mine's a little bit out there actually, and you can see it. I hope this video has been useful for you today, guys. Check out my website. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Bye!